Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. Last Thursday, Series 2 of the BrickLink Designer Programme sets went live for the crowdfunding stage, and in a second I'll tell you which of the sets that I've actually put an order in for. And as you can see at the moment, there are still 20 days and 9 hours of the crowdfunding stage still to go, although 2 of the sets have in fact already sold out and did go rather quickly. All 5 sets did reach crowdfunding stage, which isn't really a big surprise. I thought all 5 would get selected, just the same as Series 1. These are always going to be much in demand sets, all being limited to 30,000 copies of each set, so that's really good. The sets that are sold out, as you can see, are the Mushroom House and the Brick Cross train station. Now the Brick Cross train station I was expecting to sell out quite quickly, the same with the Mushroom House. The Mushroom House being the cheapest of the 5 designs, so that was always likely to sell out, as was the Brick Cross train station, which for me is the best one of the 5. I'm actually quite surprised how long it lasted. I did think it would sell out incredibly quickly, much like the Mountain Fortress did in Series 1. That set sold out in, I think, literally a few hours. The Brick Cross lasted a good while, I think about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night UK time. It's still available. So people did have quite a good opportunity to get it as if they could. And then shortly after that, the Mushroom House did sell out as well. So those weren't too surprising. Now, the other 3 designs, the one that really has surprised me is the Ominous Isle. Obviously they've all got funding, so that's not an issue, but I really thought that would have sold out quite quickly, but so far at the time of recording this video, it looks like it's still got half the allocation still to go, so that one really was a bit of a surprise. I really thought that would sell out very quickly, but I think a lot of people have been put off perhaps by some of the reviews. It looks like quite an awkward set to display. It's not one that I've gone for. I was thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it, but I don't think it's one that I'd really want to display. It looks quite awkward, if you know what I mean. And I think from what I've been reading in some of the reviews, the structural soundness of the set, it seems to be quite fragile in places, so that might have been what put people off. There's still 20 days to go, so I expect it might well sell out completely, but at this stage there's still if you're still thinking about getting it, still plenty of time to get this one. I say £190. It looks fine. I don't think the price is too. I think the price is fine. In fairness, it's just, yeah, it just looks like an awkward set to display. As for the other 2, the Ocean House, that's doing okay. So I don't think that was going to sell out. That one I've not gone for at all. Doesn't really do much for me, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's a nice looking design, I suppose, but it's not something I particularly would like. It's not something I really want. And the other one is, of course, the Logging Railway train set. This one I've been thinking on and off about. Again, not sold out either, so I don't think this one either would either. But I'm not going for this. The more I look at it, the more it's not for me. I think the train. I do love the train. I'm a huge train nerd, so I would like the train, but I don't really care for the railway track. If anything, it's only half a section or a quarter of a section, so it looks quite awkward. It looks like a majority of the build is taken up by the railroad itself. Obviously, the train it's nice. It's a really nice looking train. Don't get me wrong. I do like the little engine, and the carriages are nice. Looks like it can be motorised, but I don't think that the motorisation doesn't come in the box. But it just doesn't look like a set I'd want to display. It looks quite awkward. Being a curved section, it looks quite awkward to display. Is basically what I'm saying. It's got 2,731 pieces, but I think a majority of that is taken up by the railroad itself. So that is a bit of a shame. Also, what's probably hurting the sales of this is in Series 4 there is a Wild West train set which looks amazing. This is the one I'll be going for in Series 4. So when you compare a direct comparison to this to the Logging Railway, yeah, I think a lot of people will be waiting for this rather than the logging ones. That's probably put maybe a few people off who want to wait. The Wild West train will go incredibly well with the Wild West General Store in Series 1, which I have got on order. So yeah, I'm not surprised it hasn't done too bad. It hasn't done as well as I thought it might do, but they've all got funding, so that's never an issue. So they may well, I don't know, I don't see either 2 of these selling out. My gut feel is the Ominous Isle may well do by the end of the 20 days. I've been watching it go up over the weekend. It has been steadily increasing, or it might just get very near the allocation, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Now, in terms of the ones that I've gone for, I did go for the Mushroom House. I was umming and ahhing over it, but then when I saw it getting close to selling out, I thought I'd take a punt on it. At £70, I think it's a nice looking, charming looking design. 964 pieces. It's a really sweet looking set. Looks nice and structurally sound. Nicely little bit of detail, nice bright colour scheme. So yeah, I'm really quite pleased with that. I'm looking forward to getting that when it comes out eventually. And of course, I did go for the Brickcross train station. I think this looks absolutely stunning. I really cannot wait for this. Beautiful set. It's not often Lego go for modulars. They don't do it in the Ideas program, so I think the BrickLink program is probably going to be the best place to get modulars outside of what Lego do themselves. I think this looks absolutely awesome. Beautiful design. I wish there was more pictures. I'm sure there was more pictures on this when it was up for a few weeks back, but obviously there are only the 4. But from both angles, it's really beautiful. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to utilise it. I do like it from behind with the exposed train station section, which is really cool. So it looks like you can use regular train tracks and regular trains, so that'd be really good. But the actual interior is lovely. I really do think it's beautiful. And the architecturally, it's just, yeah, absolutely stunning. And I can't wait to slot this into my Lego city. Yes, really beautiful. I've seen a few people having a few concerns over the height of the Brickcross, but I think it will work incredibly well. I don't think height's an issue. Train stations in general aren't exactly huge, tall buildings for the most part. So I think this works for 2 floors. I think it's going to look really good in my Lego city. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely stunning. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to place it in my Lego city, but yeah, that looks absolutely beautiful. Really cool. 3,050 pieces, only 14 stickers. I'm not sure how many minifigures are going to be in this set. I'm not sure. Yeah, so 8 minifigures are going to be in this set, which is really good. So you can really populate the train station, which is nice. And that's it. So these are pretty much what you see is what you get. So this, I don't think will undergo many changes. I think what you see from the design, what we see from the designs are what we're going to get. So that's really good. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see what Lego do going forward with the BrickLink program in terms of the modular sets. As I love my modular buildings. Yeah, I can't wait to incorporate this into my Lego city. I'm sure there was more pictures on this when it was first up, but I'm not sure why they've taken a few of them down. But there we go. So that's all the 5 sets at the moment. So if you're looking to get in on the act, unfortunately the Mushroom House and the Brickcross are sold out, but for the other 3, there's plenty of availability for these. So if you want to think about getting them, it's probably worth considering it. Also bear in mind, when you place the order for these, Lego do temporarily hold the money, but they do eventually release it back to your bank account after about a week or so. That's what they did in Series 1, so Series 2 will be exactly the same. So if you are thinking about getting any of the 3 remaining sets, you can put an order, and then in the subsequent months, if you change your mind, you can always cancel. That's quite a long way to wait for these now. The next few stages of these, so look what the next stages are. So the crowdfunding will run for the next 20 days and end on the 30th, but these will not be shipping until at least November. So a good 6 months to wait for these, which is, I can't wait. I really want them. I can't. Yeah, the Brickcross train station, I just super excited for. But yeah, quite a long wait to get hold of these. So that's really cool. So those are the 2 sets that I've gone for. I might well put an order in for the Omnis Isle. I don't know. I put my order in for the other 2. Maybe once Lego release the money for these 2 sets, I may well consider it. But I don't know. I just don't know how I'll display it. That's the only problem I have with it. But I'll have a little think about it. So, but yeah, I'm so pleased with what I've got. I'm glad I got the Brickcross and the Mushroom House. I'm really pleased with those. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So let me know in the comments which of the Series 2 BrickLink sets did you go for, if any. And can I please ask to leave a like? And if you've enjoyed today's video, I'm very grateful if you consider subscribing today. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.